My name is Matt Leloyne, and I'm the Director of College and Young Adult Ministry here at Covenant Chapel. On this video, I'm supposed to tell you why you should want to be a part of our College and Young Adult Ministry here, what we call YAMS for Young Adult Ministry at Covenant. But I would much rather tell you that God is working in and through the lives of people in this church, and specifically through young adults and college students. God has been doing some amazing things in the lives of people who are part of this body of believers, and I want to share those stories with you. It is not because of our clever programming, it is not because of interesting Bible studies that we do, it's not because of anything that we do at Covenant Chapel. It is because God is truly at work in the lives of people. And over the next few weeks, I'd like to share some of those stories. And my prayer is that these stories would encourage you and inspire you to let God use you and work through you as well.
I started coming to YAMS in, I guess, September of last year. And then in the spring, they had the Passion Trip. While we were there, there was a particular message, a particular story that they told about this lady that was saving children from brothels in Thailand, and she ended up with like 120 kids in her home, like in her 3,000 square foot home. And then he said, "Do you want to wake up in 20 years to your great big huge fancy living room, or do you want to wake up in 20 years knowing that you've saved or changed the lives of dozens of kids? Which would you rather have?" Talking about the American dream and how it's so empty. And that was when we first, I guess both of us started to think, oh my gosh, this is something that we really are supposed to do. Like, God's actually calling us to do this.
We are becoming licensed to be foster parents, which is just taking care of kids who are either temporarily or permanently not able to go back home due to abuse and neglect.
There are people in their college years and their 20s who are using their lives for something significant and are truly spending these years to do something great for the Lord.
If we start now, it can make a lot bigger difference than if we start 30 years from now.
I'm scared to death. I'm 24 years old. I'm not a parent yet, and I'm going to become one. And I'm not going to start with a little baby. I'm going to start with a kid, you know. So that's a little scary, but at the same time, it forces you to trust completely, totally in Christ.
If you don't take risks for Christ, then He's never going to be able to show His glory in your life.
God is working.
God
is working.
God
is working.
God
is working.
God
is working.
is working.
God is working.